So the ingredients include 1 shortbread cookie crust. If you can't find that, you can always use just a graham cracker crust. That'll be fine. Or you can bake off just a frozen pie crust. That'll work. 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese, softened to room temperature. I'm using a can of my favorite lemon pie filling. We're going to use about a teaspoon of good quality vanilla extract, a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And this is the cream cheese filling here with this and all the cream cheese and the lemon pie filling, all that goodness. Then we're going to make the whipped cream topping with 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a viewer recently told me so many times when I use Ultra Gel, which is a modified food starch, to stabilize my whipped cream. A lot of you don't want to buy that, and I understand that. She said that you can use instant pudding to stabilize your whipped cream and it lasts up to a week in the refrigerator. I'm using 2 tablespoons of instant cheesecake pudding today, and we're going to use that to stabilize. I've got my cream cheese that is softened to room temperature, my heavy cream, my powdered sugar, and my vanilla in my jug here, and I'm just going to start whipping this up until it reaches a nice, soft, fluffy consistency that is reminiscent of a mousse.
Okay.
If you just give this a turn, you'll see how beautiful it is. It's aerated, it's light and fluffy, and it's ready to be put in your pie shelf. All right, I have my heavy cream, my powdered sugar, and my vanilla in here. I'm gonna start beating this up before I put the stabilizer in there. So I'm not even gonna clean my beaters off from the filling. You wanna start off a little bit slow. Just get everything well blended. And then gently increase your speed. And then once you hit the soft peak stage, you can add your pudding. This is almost to the soft peak stage. You can see how when you lift up your beaters, it's falling over. So I'm going to say it's safe to go ahead and add our pudding. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle that in. And then we're going to continue to beat this to stiff peaks, and we'll have a nice stabilized whipped cream topping. Our whipped cream is ready to go. It's beautiful, silky, creamy, and thick enough that it's not going to fall apart on your pie. Now, the reason that you want to have your whipped cream stabilized is because whipped cream is not going to hold over in the refrigerator. If you just beat it, it's going to stay beautiful for about a couple of hours, and then it's just going to turn into cream again on top of whatever you've piped it on. So you want to make sure that you give it some sort of structure on the inside. You want that fat to bind to something so that it keeps its shape. So that's where we are now. I'm going to put this in a piping bag, and when we come back, we're going to build our beautiful pie. All right, now we're going to build our lemon supreme pie, no bake version. So we're going to put our cream cheese filling in the bottom, smooth this in here. And now we're going to put some lemon pie filling right on top. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pipe some pretty rosettes on the top. There we go. Our beautiful lemon supreme no bake pie is done and ready to go. Just pop this in your fridge for a couple of hours before you slice into it. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be delicious, and I know you're going to love it.